Your nightmares are talking to you. Hello and welcome to Subconsia, the podcast that explores neuroscience and psychology to guide you on your journey of self-growth. I am Dunya, and today I'm going to reveal the truth about those nocturnal visitors haunting your nights, your nightmares. Do you think nightmares are malfunctions? Pointless disruptions ruining your sleep? That your brain is playing cruel tricks on you for no reason? I'm here to prove you completely wrong. Modern science reveals a fascinating truth. Your nightmares are not your enemies. They are your nocturnal therapists. They don't torment you, they try to heal you. We've learned to fear these unsettling experiences, to see them as unwanted intrusions in our rest. But this view isn't just wrong. It robs us of an extraordinary opportunity to understand our deepest psyche. Here's what I will reveal today. Your nightmares speak in coded language. They carry essential messages about your emotional state, and most importantly, you can learn to decode and even transform them. Before we begin, recall your last vivid nightmare, the one that jolted you awake, heart pounding. Keep it in mind, because by the end of this episode, you'll see it in a completely new light. The secret mechanics of your nightmares. First, let's dive into your sleeping brain to understand what really happens during a nightmare. When you sleep, your brain doesn't rest. It switches programs. During REM sleep, the paradoxical phase where most nightmares arise, your brain orchestrates a fascinating neurochemical spectacle. Here's what's happening in your head during a nightmare. Your amygdala, your danger detector, goes into overdrive. This almond-shaped structure becomes hyperactive, far more than when you're awake. It generates intense emotions, primarily fear, without the usual filters of logic. Your prefrontal cortex, the seat of reason, shuts down. This region, which normally helps you rationalize, analyze, and stay calm, drastically reduces its activity. Result? You're emotionally raw without rational protection. Your neurotransmitters dance chaotically. Levels of norepinephrine and cortisol fluctuate wildly, creating what scientists call a neurochemical storm. This storm fuels the dramatic intensity of your nightmares. This explosive cocktail, an overactive amygdala, dormant logic, and imbalanced chemistry, creates the unique experience of a nightmare. But here's the key. This isn't a brain glitch, it's a feature. Your nightmares, your nocturnal therapists. Now, here's the revelation that will change your relationship with nightmares. They aren't torturing you, they're healing you. Neuroscience shows that nightmares may be your brain's way of processing unresolved emotions. They are your personalized nighttime exposure therapy. The revolutionary threat simulation. Theory neuroscientist Antti Revonsuo developed a fascinating theory. Your nightmares are survival simulators. While you sleep, your brain trains you to face potential dangers. Every chase, every fall, every terrifying scenario in your dreams strengthens your emotional and cognitive ability to handle stress. It's like military training for your psyche. Natural therapeutic exposure. You know exposure therapy used to treat phobias? The therapist gradually confronts the patient with their fear in a safe environment. Well, that's exactly what your nightmares do. They expose you to your deepest anxieties in the safe context of a dream. Every time you survive a nightmare, you build emotional resilience. You learn that you can endure the intensity of your fears. Scientific evidence. Recent studies on lucid dream therapy where patients learn to recognize their dreaming to alter the nightmare's outcome, show spectacular results. Even without full lucidity, participants saw their nightmares drastically decrease. Why? Because simply confronting the nightmare's emotional content repeatedly, even unconsciously, helps integrate and diffuse it over time. Decoding the secret language of your nightmares. Your nightmares speak, but in a symbolic language you must learn to decipher. Let me give you the keys to this code. Universal themes and their meanings. Being chased, running from someone or something in your dreams. This nightmare often reveals avoidance in waking life, a situation, emotion, or responsibility. Your subconscious is saying, stop running. It's time to face this. Falling. Dreams of plummeting usually reflect a loss of control in your life. Feeling like everything's slipping away? Your brain materializes this fear as a fall. Losing teeth, a classic. This nightmare often appears when you feel powerless or your confidence is crumbling. Teeth symbolize your ability to bite into life. A loved one in danger. Dreaming of a threatened loved one often expresses fear of losing them or feeling helpless to protect them. It's the dream expression of love mixed with anxiety. The dream-reality connection. Unlike mystical interpretations, modern science shows that nightmares are directly tied to your waking life. Domhoff's study, analyzing over 5,000 dreams across a decade, proves it. Your dream content faithfully mirrors your worries, stresses, and relationships. Your nightmares don't speak in abstract symbols. They dramatize your real concerns. They take daily fears and amplify them into intense scenarios to force you to confront them. Jungian archetypes in your nightmares. Carl Jung revealed that some nightmare symbols tap into a collective unconscious shared by humanity. The shadowy figure. This pursuer often represents parts of yourself you refuse to accept. The monster. It embodies your primal fears, instincts you deem unacceptable. Symbolic death. It doesn't predict real death, but signals a profound transformation underway. Your guide to transforming nightmares. Now that you understand their language, here's how to turn nightmares from enemies into allies. Technique 1. The Nightmare Journal. Upon waking, jot down your nightmare in detail. Don't interpret it yet, just describe. Then ask, what emotion dominated this dream? What waking life situation does this echo? What message is my subconscious trying to send? Technique 2. Conscious rewriting. Rewrite your nightmare with a different ending. Empower yourself in the scenario. If you are fleeing, turn and face it. If you are falling, imagine flying. This reprograms your subconscious. Technique 3. Simplified lucid dreaming. Before sleep, repeat. If I have a nightmare, I'll remember I'm dreaming. Even without full lucidity, this intention shifts your relationship to nightmares and can transform them. Technique 4. Emotional integration. Instead of banishing the nightmare, welcome it. Ask, what part of me needs attention? What fear needs soothing? Your nightmares show where healing is needed. Your 4-step anti-nightmare protocol observation. Keep a journal for 2 weeks. Identify recurring patterns. Interpretation. Link each nightmare to unresolved stress or emotions in your life. Action. For each nightmare, take concrete steps in waking life. Fear of abandonment, work on relationships, work anxiety, confront the situation. Transformation. Use rewriting and nighttime programming to gradually change your nightmares. Final words. Your nightmares, your nocturnal guides. Let me tell you something crucial. Your nightmares aren't punishments. They aren't malfunctions. They are urgent messages from your deep psyche. Every nightmare is a letter from your subconscious saying, pay attention. There's something important here, something you're avoiding, denying, or pushing away. It's time to look. The difference between suffering nightmares and using them is awareness. When you understand their language, they become your most valuable allies for personal growth. They show your vulnerabilities not to weaken you, but so you can strengthen them. They reveal your fears not to paralyze you, but so you can tame them. Your mission. This week, tonight, if you have a nightmare, don't curse it. Welcome it as a messenger. Ask, what have you come to teach me? Start your nightmare journal tonight. Even if you don't usually remember dreams, the intention to receive these messages will gradually improve your dream recall. And remember this fundamental truth. There are no accidents in nightmares. Every image, emotion, and scenario carries meaning. Your subconscious doesn't waste energy, it invests in your healing. Thank you for listening to Subconsia. If this episode helped you see nightmares in a new light, share it with someone who needs to turn nocturnal fears into strength. And tonight, listen to what your dreams have to say. Your nightmares are talking to you. It's time to listen. See you soon.